What if I told you that the company behind the AI you're probably using right now just made a deal with Wall Street that could make them worth more than almost every company on the planet? Anthropic, the makers of Claude, just partnered with Goldman Sachs and Blackstone in a $1.5 billion joint venture. And that's not even the craziest part. They're now in talks for a valuation of $900 billion. That would make them the most valuable AI startup in history, bigger than OpenAI. But here's the part that nobody's talking about. This deal isn't about building better chatbots, it's about replacing an entire industry. And I'm going to break down exactly what's happening, why Goldman Sachs is betting this big, and what it means for you. Let's rewind. 6 months ago, Goldman Sachs quietly did something that barely made the news. They brought Anthropic engineers inside the bank, not as consultants, not on a Zoom call. They embedded them, sitting at desk inside Goldman, building AI systems from the inside. And what were they building? Two things. First, automated accounting for trades and transactions. Every single day, Goldman processes billions of dollars in trades. Each one has to be accounted for, verified, reconciled. That used to take rooms full of people. Now, AI agents handle it. Second, client vetting and onboarding. When a new client wants to work with Goldman Sachs, there's a mountain of compliance work, background checks, regulatory requirements, risk assessments, the kind of work that takes weeks. Anthropic's AI cut that down dramatically. And here's what surprised even Goldman's own executives. They expected AI to be good at coding. They did not expect it to handle complex, rule-based financial work this well. That was the moment everything changed. Fast forward to literally today, May 4th, 2026. Anthropic, Goldman Sachs, Blackstone, and Hellman Friedman just announced they're launching a brand new company together. Here's how the money breaks down. Anthropic, 300 million, Blackstone, 300 million, Hellman Friedman, 300 million, Goldman Sachs, 150 million, plus General Atlantic, Apollo, Sequoia, and others, bringing it up to 1.5 billion total. But what is this new company? Think of it like this. Imagine if the smartest AI company in the world started its own consulting firm, but instead of sending a PowerPoint deck and a bill, they send engineers who rewire your entire business from the inside. That's exactly what this is. The new venture will embed Anthropic engineers directly inside companies, especially the ones owned by these private equity firms, and rebuild their operations around AI. Dario Omay's right-hand man, Daniel Nachman, said it best. Having the model alone doesn't change your workflows. You need people who can combine the technology with what's actually happening in the business. Translation: the AI model is the weapon. This new company is the army that deploys it. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Fortune magazine literally ran the headline, Anthropic takes shot at the consulting industry. Think about that. McKinsey, Bain, Deloitte, Accenture, these firms charge companies millions to tell them how to be more efficient. Now Anthropic is saying, we won't just tell you, we'll do it. We'll put our own engineers in your building and transform your operations with AI that actually works. And they have something no consulting firm has. They built the AI. They're not reselling someone else's technology. They're not training your employees on prompts. They are the source code. And guess what OpenAI is doing? The exact same thing. They launched their own version called Deploy Co. with TPG and Bain Capital, raising $4 billion. This is now an arms race. The two biggest AI companies on earth are both saying the future isn't selling software, it's embedding AI inside every company on the planet. And the numbers back this up. Anthropic's revenue went from 9 billion annualized at the end of 2025 to over 30 billion by April 2026. Most of that growth, their coding tool Claude Code. Developers are already paying for this. Now they're coming for every other department. So, what does this mean for regular people? Three things. Number one, jobs are changing faster than anyone predicted. Goldman didn't fire anyone yet, but they said the quiet part out loud. AI will limit future headcount growth. That means the job you are going to apply for next year, it might not exist. Number two, the AI IPO race is on. Anthropic is eyeing an IPO as early as October 2026. Their valuation can hit 900 billion. Prediction markets give them a 68% chance of going public before OpenAI. If you're watching the stock market, this is the story of the year. Number three, the consulting industry is about to get disrupted harder than the taxis got hit by Uber. When the company that makes the AI starts doing the implementation work too, that's an integration play that consulting firms can compete with. We are watching the birth of something we've never seen before. AI companies that don't just build the technology, they deploy it, they run it, and they profit from every layer of the stack. This deal between Anthropic and Goldman Sachs isn't just another tech headline. It's the moment AI went from being a product to being a business model that could reshape the entire economy. If you want to stay ahead of what's coming, subscribe. I'm going to be breaking down every major AI deal, every shift, every move these companies make. Hit the bell so you don't miss it. Drop a comment. Do you think Anthropic or OpenAI wins the AI consulting war? I want to hear your take.